Have you ever asked yourself if it is possible to repair a broken Barbie neck without making the repair visible? Have you ever asked yourself if there are more methods than just the one for smooth neck splits? Is it possible to repair neck splits with big parts missing?
I'm Barbie from Germany and welcome to my channel.
Being a Barbie collector for almost 25 years and being a Barbie dog for 10 years, this channel is more than just your one-stop Barbie repair workshop. That's how it all started. I got this ballerina doll also as a donation from fashionDolls.de. So I'm using a little bit of olive oil here and smear it on a Q-tip to get it on the joint. Background why I do this is I have to keep the neck joint slippery so that I can glue it to the body. I only want to fill the gaps. The product I use here for the repair is called Kiss Liquid Acrylic and Powder. I saw this idea on 1000 Splendid Dolls channel, so thanks for the idea to Shelly. I had to organize that in Germany, found it online and waited some days until it was delivered. I must say I have never used this stuff before. It's for artificial fingernails. You mix the liquid and the powder in equal parts together, and from my experience I can tell you don't expose it to direct sunlight. So my first experiment, as you see, was successful, but the stuff hardened so fast I really had problems to get it in the gap. So don't use direct sunlight. I can't recommend this to you. I did it on a sunny day outside because this stuff is so smelly, it's really awful. My first try was hard within a minute. Not a perfect start, but what can one do when it's the first time? So I let this dry for 1 hour. I used the box of the set, mixing equal parts of powder and liquid, just like I saw it in Shelly's channel. I had no other hard plastic at hand. Removing this stuff from the plastic is quite easy. In dry condition, it's easy to remove from the plastic thing. But I was not satisfied with the first try here. Wanted to fill the other gap and had another body to test in the front. The next time I used it inside. Awful smell for 2 hours, but with all windows open. Maybe it's better to do it in winter outside. After letting the second round dry, by the way, inside it was a little easier because I had longer time to work with this stuff. I'm going to use the included file to make my repair patches smooth. I hope I can help all of you out there with the same problem. Don't throw your dolls away, don't give them up, don't produce waste when you don't have to by imagining a way to restore them. By the way, you can form the patches with your fingers a little bit. This stuff is flexible at first before it hardens out, and you can form the patch in any direction you want. You have to, but I can recommend you to work in a quick way. I hope that my video will serve those of you who probably don't have the experience how to do it. My video will serve those of you who don't have the courage. Just go, let me guide you. There's always a way to save your fashion dolls. I have tons of videos sure to cover any problem from the first 40 years of Barbie dolls. So this doll had the problem that she had the broken neck in front, and I had no head joint for her, so it was a little harder to make a good fitting patch for her because the neck joint was simply missing. So these dolls came to me with a broken neck and the pieces were gone. Some collectors would say it's a hard case to repair because of the missing pieces. The head itself would stay on the neck even without the repair, but some collectors don't like it to have a doll with a broken neck like this. Seen from an aesthetic point of view, it's probably correct, but how to repair? That was the question of the beginning. Is there a way to repair them? Yes, of course, you have already seen it. We are in the middle of the procedure. In the beginning you already saw the result of this repair. But this solution is not as easy as in my other neck repair videos, which I'm going to link you above. After letting my second round of patches dry for 1 hour, I started finally to use the included file here to make the necks even and smooth, and testing that the neck joint is movable, I made the second patch smooth here on my second doll. I think I'm going to continue with the second body in another video. That's going to be another project in the future. After filing, I wanted to reattach the head again to the ballerina. I put the head in hot water, let it in there for 30 seconds and then dried it a little bit on my towel before reattaching it on the body again. So yes, this method works in a good way, but of course I can't say anything about the materials if they will react with each other. Only time will tell this. Let's observe her in the future. So I hope you like my little video, you like the result, that you don't see anything here. Thanks for watching, enjoy the result. I hope you have learned something here. Question of the day is, do you have any other methods for repairing neck splits? Let me know in the comments below. Share, like and subscribe. See you in the next weeks. Your Busy Bee from Germany. Bye!